Good afternoon, and welcome back to Leaguewise for the second installment of the day of Finn's 5. I'm your host, Chad Finn, and in this video, I'll be giving you my 5 starters for each role for the DraftKings MSC number 2 slate. In Game 1, we have T1 versus Damwon. T1 come in at minus 272 favorites. Even though DWG won 3 of the 5 games these teams played in the regular season during the spring split. Some may jump on this and try to differentiate their lineups, but the series DWG won 2-0 late in the season was, I believe, an outlier as T1 was playing with some team comps as they prepared for their championship run. I'm going to go ahead and take T1 in this one. In Game 2, we have FPX versus Top Esports, with Top Esports being minus 126 favorites and Fun Plus Phoenix being plus 104 underdogs. This one is tough, and honestly, you can go any way you want. Flipping a coin might be your best bet. In their only regular season meeting, Top Esports took the series 2-0. One game was a bloodbath. The other game was just controlled by Top Esports. The first game had, I believe, I know it was more than 40 kills. I think 45 kills. And in the second game, I believe there was a total of 14 kills, but TES just ran away with it. It was pretty dominant. I think it was 12-2. As I've mentioned in my last video, this meta really sets up well for how TES likes and wants to play. For that reason, I think they're going to have more draft flexibility, allowing them to win the draft, and can, during the game, because of that, will also have more win conditions available to them as the game progresses. It's for that reason that I'm going to go with Top Esports in this one. But that does leave us with T1 and Top Esports for roster construction, which more than likely is going to be the chalk. But it is what it is. In League of Legends DFS, you have to go with the players from the teams you think are going to win, unless you're playing multiple lineups, and you can then just kind of throw caution to the wind with the understanding that you're looking to hit. That's not how I like to play. Like I said, I like to play one lineup a night, one GPP lineup a night. I might play it in multiple contests, but I pick the lineup I like and I stick with it. So that said, here are my Finn's 5. Starting at top, I am going to go with 369 from Top Esports. I lost my train of thought there. I'm going with 369 from Top Esports, who in his last meeting against FPS went a combined 7-4-14. I know one of the games was on Aatrox. I'd have to check. I'm not sure if the other game was an Aatrox game as well. Even with 100% win rate in 6 games on Aatrox, I'm not sure that Top is going to be a priority ban for FPX, which means Aatrox could fall to him in the first round of picks. If not, there are other champions that he can play that carry that same carry potential. I like 369 in this spot. At jungle, I am going with Cuz from T1 over Karsa. I love Karsa, but again, I think this is a matchup just like in MSC1 that Karsa was able to take advantage of. I think this is a matchup that Cuz can take advantage of, get an early lead on Canyon, and really kind of roll. I think it falls into how T1 is going to want to play this game, which I believe is going to be through mid lane. But like I said, we'll see how that plays out. I mean, either way, if they don't go through mid, they're going to go through bot. That's going to involve Cuz either way. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Cuz in the jungle. Moving to mid lane, I am starting Knight. This game has all the upside on this slate. I think this game is going to go over 20 kills for for Team Esports or Top Esports. I mean, that's why I'm going to go ahead and start Knight. He shines in those type of games. I think he's at his best when he's playing aggressive. He went a combined 13-5 and 13 versus Do and B in their last meeting, and I honestly expect this to be much of the same. I think Knight, as a younger player, has something to prove when he steps on the Rift against players like Do and B. In the bot lane, I am going with Jackie Love, sticking with upside, and going to roll out one of my favorite ADCs in the world. He shined in their last meeting as well versus FPX, going a combined 10-3 and 13. I also don't think LWX really has much to bring to the table in this one at all. At support, not really a whole lot of analysis to go into this, just because I know what I want to do with my captain spot and my team spot. I'm going to roll out Effort from Team 1. I think he's consistent. I think he has the opportunity to have a big game here. Really kind of expect him maybe to roam quite a bit in this one. We'll have to see how it plays out. But that does it for this edition of Leaguewise. Hope you enjoyed Finn's 5, and please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification buttons below. Again, thank you for watching. This is Chad Finn saying stay safe, and see you shortly, as I hope to drop my my third installment of Finn's 5 for the day, covering the MSC number 3 slate. Until then, stay tuned and have a great day.